Hello everyone, in this video let me explain you about logistic regression, which is a type of regression and it is used for prediction of the data set. Okay, so logistic regression basically means it predicts a data set on two values like 0 or 1. Example, male or female and pass or fail. Like these sort of values it will be like predicting. It will be having, but it can predict only binary values like pass or fail or male or female or 0 or 1. It can predict only those values. So in that situation logistic regression is used. Okay, so import numpy and p for numeric it is defined as numerical python. So we are first importing it, and import pandas pd since we want it in a data frame. Import matplotlib.pyplot. I think I have not used it. Okay, so next from sql and model underscore selection import train underscore test underscore split. Here, as I told before, we must train and test the data. So we are splitting the data. So for that, we are using from skl.model underscore selection import train underscore test underscore split. Okay. So from skl.linear underscore model import logistic regression. So the model which we are using here is logistic regression, right? So we are importing it. Okay. So data is equal to pd.read underscore cs. We have logistic.data, logistic.cs. So I have my csv file here. So I have my CSV file here, so I'm importing it here. Okay, so again I'm printing the data, so it will be like this, and this is the data set which I created for myself for this, like only for this project. So this is, I have created a minimum amount of data. So while you are working, you can work with different data sets. So this is the data set which I have created for my one purpose. Like it can predict pass or fail based on the hours of study and previous exam marks. Okay, so rate of pass or fail is equal to rate of pass or fail dot map pass of 0 pass of 1 failed of 0. So I have mentioned pass fail, right? So not 0 or 1. So for that we are using data map function. Map function basically means it maps to the values which you give. Okay, so here I have two options like pass and fail. So directly I cannot be predicting because it is in the format of values like alphabets. So directly I cannot predict. I must first label encode it. So rather than label encoding is used for the values which are like if I have 3 to 4 functions, I'll be using label encoding. Like if the number of values which I use here is uncountable, like it might be 10, 20. So in that case label encoder is used. If the values used is countable like 0 or 1 or 2, so like pass or fail, male or female, so in that case map function is used. Okay, I hope you understand map function. Map function is used when you know how many data are there in your corresponding data set. Okay, so rate of pass or fail. So I am changing this pass or fail to data is equal to pass or fail dot map of pass. For pass I am making it as 1, and for fail I am making it as 0. Okay, so rate of pass or fail I am getting the answer. Okay, so data drop of pass or fail. So for first we must split the data set as I told x and y, right? So we are going to predict pass or fail. So we are going to take all the values except pass or fail, like the hours studied and the previous exam marks, right? So it is gonna be x like we are going to drop this alone and taking the remaining we are going to drop pass or fail alone and we are going to take remaining values, so that that is going to be our x. Get a drop of pass or fail access is equal to 1. So this whole column I'm going to remove. Okay, next y is equal to date of pass or fail. So only this data I'm considering. Okay, so this is x. We have split the data set into two, like x and y. Okay, so after splitting we are going to test and train and test the data set, like x underscore train, x underscore test, y underscore train, y underscore test is equal to train underscore test underscore split is equal to of y x comma y, as I told for x comma y, and test underscore size is equal to 0.2, which basically means 80% of the data is trained data and 20% of the data is test data. Okay, random set is equal to 42 basically means every time you run the program the values should not be changed, right? So for that reason we are using random set is equal to 42. Next, model is equal to logistic regression. We are shifting the logistic regression part and placing it in our model, and model had fit of x train y train. We are fitting the model. So after fitting we are going to predict the model. Okay, we are first fitting and then we are predicting. So predictions is equal to model or predict of x underscore test. So as you predict it will be like 0 and 1. So specifically we are giving, right? So specifically if we are giving, like I have how I studied 7 and exam marks or something, what is the output I'll be getting? So I'll be explaining that. So input underscore data is equal to hours of studied is equal to 7, previous exam marks is equal to 90. So this is my like input. So input is equal to period input of data. So model or predict of data. So predict is equal to array of 1. So I'll be getting pass mark if this is the input. So this is basically the value I have given this basically because we must know the purpose of this, right? So basically training and testing and printing accuracy does not need in a data set. We must actually understand what is the need for this in my data set. So here if I give some values, it will be predicting the value. So this is the value of this logistic regression function. Okay, so this predict regression function means predicting the values. Okay, so here if I give something, it will predict the mark. So if I give the values of x, it will predict the value of y. Okay, so it will be like input underscore data is equal to our side of input you are giving. Input is equal to period of data frame where we are making it as data frame. Then we are predicting. Then we are predicting the input data, and again we are printing predict. Okay, so print the predicted value of the given data is predict. So the predicted value is 1. So that is the answer. So we can change the values according to like your need, and if this is the case, I'll be like 0. So you'll be getting you'll be getting failed mark. So this is the like this is the basic purpose of this. Okay, so I hope you understand. And accuracy, since I have very less data, the accuracy will always be 100%. Since the data is really less, the accuracy will always be 100%, and it is 0.1.0 here. Okay, so accuracy, to print the accuracy, we are printing y underscore test comma predictions. Predictions basically means the predicted value of x underscore test. Okay, so I hope you clearly understand this video. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt, kindly comment, leave in the comment section. I'll obviously assist you. So thank you for watching this video fully. Thank you.